Dee Dee Williams. I noticed on Facebook there were a lot of congratulatory messages about the event. Mostly people congratulating themselves for having the good sense not to show up. It's good to see why they'd stay home. I haven't been around this many old people in one place since I watched the feature of Cocoon driving Miss Daisy and grumpy old men. So I'm suggesting that maybe Belle should have scheduled a lunch at Luby's and handed out Depends as party favors.
Matlock on the TV.
Exactly. I mean, look at how badly we've all been aging. I haven't seen this much wrinkled and sagging tattooed flesh since I volunteered at the old sailor's wing of the VA hospital. There's actually not that many tattooed people here. And you know what? We're talking about really bad ink.
I'm all like this.
I mean, I'm just looking at this collection of bad ink around here, and I'm wondering if you guys were in the angry mob that chased Chris Rocks out of town.
While he was wearing heels?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember, you know, when Boxcar and Chapstick did some dates on the road together, just a bunch of guys sleeping in a van together. It was kind of like prison, except you know, when you're in prison, you wake up with a good tattoo after somebody's fucked you. But we didn't come here to talk about how ugly, old, and incontinent the rest of us are getting. We're here to talk about Miss Dee Dee Williams. Those of us who know Dee Dee know she's always had awful taste in men. First, there was the career West telemarketing employee. Sorry.
Telemarketing.
Otherwise known as Dad.
Yeah, I know.
Affectionately known as Pop.
The rock and roller half her age arrested for climbing on top of cars in the Sneakers parking lot.
Oh my God.
And then the guy who did a couple of prison stints.
Thanks.
You know,
That wasn't fun. Narrow it down.
yeah, most.
That was a very censored list.
Yeah.
Right, that was just 81.
Yeah.
That was just one
Yeah,
person.
most people who shack up with that many losers are sleeping their way to the top. Dee Dee, I'm not sure which top you were aiming for. Maybe it was the top bunk at the Bexar County Jail. Of course, the bad taste in men is probably because Dee Dee's always liked the rock and rollers. Hell, she's had more washed-up rock stars in her than the backstage urinal at Sneakers. You know, that love of rock and roll burnouts led Dee Dee to work at Joey's Hair Fantasy in L.A. Cutting rock stars' hair. It's hard to say she was exactly successful at that when her clients included Kevin DeBro, Klaus Meine, and Ronnie James Dio. Saying you were Kevin DeBro's hairdresser is kind of like bragging you were a script girl from Marcel Marceau.
Oh, man.
Thank you, at least somebody got that.
Good.
Of course, in her pursuit of international celebrity, Dee Dee also had a comedy career. Note the air quotes. I don't think I've seen anyone bomb that bad since the failed terrorist attack in Times Square.
Oh, no.
Her last performance was such a disaster that BP is still paying for the cleanup. Stay with me. I know these are topical jokes.
No, you're good.
It's funny.
Okay.
Perfect.
You know, I'm not sure I'm not sure San Antonio audiences are ready for Dee Dee's brand of comedy with that bright red hair and crazed look in your eyes. She kind of resembled James Holmes. The only difference is that the people in that Colorado theater actually remembered his performance.
Oh, no.
It's a roast.
But
Very good.
with all seriousness, Tracy and I just wanted to say that you have been a sometimes pink, sometimes purple, sometimes red, sometimes, you know, orange beacon of craziness in our lives. And we're really glad that you have constantly been a reminder not to take ourselves too seriously. So thanks for being a friend.
That was brilliant. Oh, that was
Awesome. Woo!